shopping haul. 45 screws. I'm building a desk. Well, it's a piece of wood with legs that will be attached to it, but I had to get shorter screws than the IKEA legs came with. So yeah, big shopping day. 11 bucks on screws here. Riveting. Well, it's raining. It's been so stormy this summer. Extra stormy. Florida summers, if you're unfamiliar, get thunderstorms most days in the afternoon. Afternoon thunderstorms is the thing. It's not been like the normal quick thunderstorm and then it's sunny again. It's been torrential downpours that last a long time, which is honestly pretty cozy and nice. But it's like 2:30 and it's been a bright sunny day, and then all of a sudden my whole house just got really dark. So I just turned on lamps, lit some candles. What I need to do is put together a grocery list because I need to go grocery shopping later. With the rain and the coziness, I'm finally, settling down, getting the list together so I can go grocery shopping later. Since it's been sunny all day, I've been home all day. I slept in because I did too much yesterday. I just went in. Friday, Saturday were both like pretty physically taxing for me. I built a new desk, which sounds way more impressive than it is. I bought wood. My friend helped me cut it, and then I attached the legs. But got rid of my old desk, helped a friend get that out of the house, and they took it to their house. Did yard work, spent all day cleaning, so I'm just tired. If that's not coming across, I feel like my brain is so not functioning right now. Anyway, the whole point of me saying that is today it's been sunny. I've been home all day trying to be productive, and I've just been listening to the Strokes. I have been listening to them all weekend. It's Sunday right now. I have always been a fan of the first two albums pretty much since they came out. Actually, a friend in high school introduced me to the Strokes, and he had both those albums on CD. I think the second one had like just come out. I literally put the CD in my boombox. Like that's how old school we're talking. And it just didn't stick with me. I don't know what it was. I remember putting it on in my room, in my childhood bedroom, and kind of thinking like, okay, it's good, but like I'm not really loving it. And so I remember telling him, giving him back the CDs, like, it was good. I don't know, not my favorite though, and him being shocked. And then maybe a year after that, I randomly listened again. And I was like, why? I was so wrong. How did I not like this a year before? It's just weird. It's weird how that stuff happens. Like how you can listen to something and not vibe with it at all. And then you listen to it another time and it's like the best thing you've ever heard. Okay. It's really beautiful and rainy outside. I have to leave like right now because I just spur of the moment decided to treat myself to see a movie by myself. I do a lot of things by myself, but I've never seen a movie by myself, which is kind of crazy. So I need to leave now, and I decided to treat myself to seeing this movie alone because I've been very productive since Friday, and it's Sunday afternoon, and I have to go grocery shopping, and the movie theater is right next to the grocery store, and so I just kind of figured just stop by the movie theater on the way to go grocery shopping as a little treat. But I really do need to go. There's always like 15 minutes of trailers, so I'll be fine. But I don't want to be like stressed out about driving and being there on time. So here we go. It was so cold in the movie theater. I'm pretty sure it was like 65 degrees, if not colder. My nose was going numb. Hello, it's Sunday. I'm trying to get my life together. I really feel like this whole week I've been kind of out of body. I don't even know how to explain. I've just felt very disconnected from like how I normally exist. I spent a lot of time, like I would work and then I would just come home. In my normal life, I'm a very social person, and I just wanted to take like a little step back. One, just because I felt like I was doing too much and wanted to save money, wanted to just have some self-reflection time, and it was too much time. I've been here too much. And I basically promised myself, okay, Sunday is get it together day. I need to budget. I need to grocery shop. What else do I need to do? I made like a whole random list of things that I wanted to do today. Some of it was wrapped into the budget. I do not have a gym membership. I really am not a gym person. I do martial arts twice a week, and I like to, well, I wouldn't say I like to run. I do not like to run, but I will go on runs or walks around my neighborhood. But just with the weather, how it's been, I have not been doing that. Like it's either crazy thunderstorming in the evenings when I get home from work, or it's just so hot. And I think that's really played a big part in my mental disconnectedness. I've been thinking about getting a gym membership, and there's a few gyms, one being the YMCA, that have a pool, because I would love to just get into swimming. I love swimming a lot, and I don't do it enough. And when I do swim, it's normally at my parents' house, which is really nice that they have a pool, but it's like fun. I'm not like swimming laps, you know? So I will look into that today and make sure I can fit it into my budget. I also want to fit into my budget. What was the other thing? There's more stuff. This is why I make a list. My list is on my phone, and I don't have my phone right now. I do want to get another tattoo eventually, and those cost a lot of money, so I want to budget towards that. Also, I really want to go to a curl specialist for a haircut. My hair is very wavy-ish, curly-ish. I don't really know, which is why I want to go to a curl specialist. That's a very expensive type of haircut, especially the first one. I think the first one in most like curl specialist haircuts are a consultation plus the haircut, so it's just extra money. But my hair, I just like need to know what's going on with it. That was a goal for me this year, is to figure out what is going on with my hair. It's changed so much in my 30s. I just don't know how to properly care for it. And there's way too many contradicting resources online because everybody's hair is different, and I just need to know what's good for my hair, okay? So I want to budget for that too. I also just need to like update my budget in general because I haven't done that in a while. I do not enjoy that process. I am not somebody that enjoys thinking about money, budgeting money. I enjoy having it figured out and together, but the process of it, man, I drag my feet so much. So this is not like a fun thing for me to do. Also, I'm still reading Black Swan Green. I've been really bad at reading a lot recently. Last night, I made a pretty good dent, and this morning I read some more. I have maybe, I'm on page 219 out of 294, so less than 100 pages left. This part that I just went through made me kind of sad because he's just like getting picked on by really mean people in school, and it was sad. But I still really love the book. I also started reading Between Two Fires quite a long time ago. I've been listening to it on audio to the point where I rent it from the library or borrow it from the library, and then my loan has expired and lapsed multiple times. How far am I into it? I forgot my phone is right here. Only 39% through. I'm in 5.5 hours in with 9 hours left. Holy smokes. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go to a coffee shop to do my budgeting stuff. I don't want people seeing my screen though, so maybe I just answered my own question. I think I'm procrastinating right now, so I don't have to budget. So I'm gonna go and see exactly, I need to figure out exactly how my day is going to line up with grocery shopping. Well, I have to meal plan, make a grocery list, grocery shop, budget, and other things. I'm not as organized as I wanted to be for today. I've got a lot going on here. Hello, it's Sunday yet again. I ran so many errands today. I think it's like 3. Okay, it's actually almost 4. I really want to go get Starbucks. That is not something I crave very often. I love coffee, but I have many great local coffee shops around me. Yeah, I'm not normally going to Starbucks, but it's all I can think about, so I'm gonna go. It's also about to hopefully downpour. It has been gray for about an hour, and there's thunder happening finally, so I'm hoping it'll rain on my outing to Starbucks because I'll be going through the drive-thru anyway, so it's fine. This morning, I finished Black Swan Green, finally. I had probably 30 pages left for weeks, and I finally sat down and finished them. Amazing book, 5 out of 5 stars. I think you should read it. There's no major plot point. It's more a slice of life, the right way to explain it, I don't know. But it's just this 13-year-old boy's life in England and getting bullied, being cool, being not cool, going to, school dances. Like, it's just really refreshing and lovely to read. And it's also nice because I don't know any I don't really know any 13-year-old boys, first of all, but I don't know any 13-year-old boy that would have the philosophy or the mindset of this 13-year-old boy. An adult man wrote this book. So that's pretty obvious, but it still is believable that a 13-year-old boy could think this way. Anyway, I really think you should read it. I might consider reading another book of David Mitchell. Maybe I'll watch Cloud Atlas and see what I think about it. I mean, I have no idea what it's about. But anyway, I finished it. Yay. But I wanted to choose my next physical read, and I have quite the random assortment here. I talked about a couple of these books. Well, actually I talked about 3 out of 4 of these books in my last video. One being The Lamb, which I think is about cannibalism, which might make me sick. The other one is the Holmes Dracula file, which seems very silly, and I really want to read it. And then Carrie, I also really want to read. But I forgot about this. Dexter is one of my favorite shows, at least the first 4 seasons of it, I would say. But it's based off books, and I read the first book maybe 2 years ago, and it was so easy to read. And if you love Dexter, especially the first season of Dexter, reading the first book, you can almost hear the Dexter soundtrack as you're reading it. It's narrated the same way the show is narrated. They did a great job with the show and making it feel the way that the book is written. So I really do want to read this, and it's such an easy read. Also, not a spoiler, but the first book and the first season end differently. If that intrigues you to wanting to read the book, if you love the show, but that's another option. I'll think about it on my drive to Starbucks and see what I come up with. Every time I look at one of these, I'm like, oh, that's the one I want to read. And then I look at another one, like, oh, actually, that one seems like one I want to read. Okay. I'm gonna go get coffee. Eek.
Smallest chance at the perfect life with you. Infinitely better than a mortal one without you.
I need
Somebody is.
control is all I have, and I don't think that I can give that up. Since you and my witch power, it can never be allowed to escape.
It's time we get the hell out of this.
Saltzman and just mom.
I just finished the season finale of season 6 of The Vampire Diaries. I pretty much cried the entire time. What? I watched that show when it was on TV. I think I started watching it maybe when it was on season 2. My mom and I would watch it together. I only got through maybe the beginning of season 5, so I never finished it. A few months ago, I was dog sitting for a friend, and while I was staying at that house, I was like, you know what, let me just watch something to have on that's non-committal. Okay, it ends up I got super sucked back into it, and it's definitely a big reason why I have not been reading as much, which is fine. So now season 6, like, I don't know what's going on, whereas before I pretty much knew what was gonna happen. Oh Lord, the show is so stupid, especially when you binge shows like that. Here's my philosophy on binging shows. Many of these shows were not meant to be binge watched. So, Vampire Diaries, The OC, Gossip Girl, like these types of long running dramatic teen shows, they were filmed over years. And the patterns of what happens aren't as obvious when you're watching them live on TV. You watch one episode a week, so you're not noticing the patterns of plot lines as much. Vampire Diaries, yeah, crazy season finale for season 6. Okay, I actually came into this little room to budget and do like little computer errands, and I got sidetracked talking about all of those things. So budgeting time.